Hello. It is time, as Syberia Song's intro always says, to do some stuff with some things, and whoa. Namely, I'm going to announce that I'm live, which, of course, is the important thing, and then I'm going to chatter onward for a while and, mostly say things that are inconsequential until it's time to start. Oh good, I'm glad you're alive. It was seriously in question for a while. I'm never actually sure what's happening. So I am live, and it's time in 5 minutes to find out what Syberia is like. And I am posting that. There we go. Yeah, do try to be less sick. It helps with the life and the living and such. And now I'm closing down Discord and such in the background. Discord, Telegram, all that other such. That can go. It can all go away. All gone. All gone. So, as the title suggests, we are playing, Benoit so-called Syberia, which I keep having to try not to say like Beignet so-called Syberia, which I think would be delicious. I think it would be, fairly delicious to have a game made by a beignet. Just a big puff pastry game. Delicious and chewy. And, you know what? I am actually going to mute briefly and go refill my water. I forgot to do that before the stream, and I know you will all spam hydrates at me the moment I can stop talking. So, yes, like that. So I'm gonna go grab the water before stream starts. Back in just a moment. There we go. Grab my big old water pitcher full of water, and I have returned once more to speak at you. To speak at length. To say words. And phrases. Occasionally nouns. And also, you know, getting the game started up in the background. So I suppose I should cover what I know of Benoit Sokol's Syberia. Very little. From the opening, like, I have seen the first couple frames of the opening movie while skipping it. I've seen a very small bit of the first scene in the game. I know it involves a woman and a hotel. So, we've got that. From the box art, it looks like a very cold game. It looks like a very old game. And when I say old, I don't mean like, Apple IIe or the like. I mean, it looks somewhat PlayStation pre-rendered. And it looks, very European. It definitely looks European. So we've got that. Aside from that, I have no idea what we're in for. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. We're gonna have to find out. And it is just gone, 9:30. So let's toggle over there, and, here is the main menu. Just let me, make sure the chat on top. There we go. Hello, Wonky Creepy. Hello, so yeah. Let's just dive right in with a new game. One day they're gonna tell me how to pronounce Benoit Sokol. I want to tell y'all right now, I got no idea what we're looking at. Did it? Okay, no, it didn't rut. Good. And we have control. So, that provided important context. Yeah, I got nothing. I do remember the Clockwork Skyrim mod, which I will not spoil here because I don't want to talk about it right now. Anyway, this game uses basically just the mouse. That's it. Your cursor changes when you point at things that you can interact with. Right-clicking gives you this nice menu, which has a notebook and a cell phone and a file that I don't know what that does. The cell phone has some numbers in it. The office, Mom, Olivia, and Dan. Cool. Okay. Don't know what those are for yet. Well, let's get right into it.
I'll wait for the storm to end before I step outside.
Oh, good. This is voiced. Good. Yeah, This has a very PlayStation 1 look to it, I think. And I like that. It's currently running in an 800 by 600 window on my desktop, because that was the only way I could get it to stream. So if I miss any important details, it's because I feel like I'm looking at a goddamn DS screen. But I do have my glasses on, so...
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
My notebook popped up? Kate, help. I'm gonna assume we're Kate. And we want help. What's this? Welcome to... I'm not gonna try. The world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valladolid, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vordelberg Manufacturing. Oh, are these toys gonna eat me? Whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is the root of Valladolid's Reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation. Creative wonders once defied belief. People would come from across Europe. They run by cogs and cams. Oh my, this is quite detailed, actually. Vorarlberg automatons all have two distinguishing features in common. Their high-precision mechanisms and the characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. Alright, we find anything that looks like this. It's a wind-up key, good to know. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots, and chose to continue their exploration of the mysteries of perpetual mechanical motion. Perpetual motion, you say? Interesting. Okay. They used to make puppets, because of course they did. The Vorarlberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory. Alright, well, that's interesting. There is a lot of lore here. If this becomes relevant, I will come back and reread it. But I think we're good with just that. What do we got here? Okay. Little key.
I need a key.
Well, you just took one. There we go. A world of highly impractical dolls and automata. Like, you could just have the button do that. You could just have the button do that. You don't need the little dude. But the little dude is there, and I would argue that anybody in this town would argue that the little dude has to be there.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you.
All right.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? Ah. I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Momo's fed up with this world. Everyone betray him.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is.
There's three
Because
syllables
now
in
that
that.
she's
Okay.
dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
That's fuck did somebody leave me some mail when you had the... Whatever. So that was... I guess that's our backstory. We're here in Valladolid. There's been a death. Tragically, the person we came here to see. The voice acting is non-native. This would probably originally have been in either French or Belgian. And I noticed while flipping through the manual to see the controls that the French voice actors are credited, the English voice actors are not. Which is always a good sign.
No need to go down there.
Alright. Fax to Kate Walker from Edward Marson. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talk of Vorarlberg Manufacturing, with a view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Awkward. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I have under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you, Edward Marson. So, I guess we're screwed. We turn around and get on a train home.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Given that there are like 3 sequels to this game, sorry, Kate. Alright, let's, Oh, good, we got a signal.
Lawmont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valladolid, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Marson sounds aggressively American, and I kind of like that. He definitely sounds like someone doing an American accent. Yeah, the voice, I'm not upset with the voice acting. Like, this is fine. And anything in our suitcase we need?
I don't need that for the time being.
Cool, it's just a rock that you brought with you. Alright. Oh, nice slide, Kate. And as I recall, you can double-click to run Resident Evil style. And, can I, like, twirl her? No? Okay. I can't make her follow the mouse cursor in a big circle. Maybe on the Xbox version you can. Okay, so what did Momo huck on the floor over here? Medium cog wheel. And a large cogwheel, okay. And a tiny cog. Okay, we're just getting so many cogwheels! And there's like a sketch here of a cog layout. I'm gonna tap print screen. If I need that, I will refer to it. Why, of course cogwheels can channel the dead. That was Plan 4 from outer space. That one didn't really work out.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Ah, we have more...
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
I thought I heard the phone ring directly at groin level. Let me go down there and check. Dear Mater Altforter, you're no doubt aware our practice is charged of undergoing negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing. Vorarlberg died, left you instructions. Give Ms. Kate Walker a warm welcome. Okay, we got a letter of introduction to... someone in town.
Thank you.
At your service.
Let's exhaust the dialogue tree as long as we're here.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Okay.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
Okay.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valladolid.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Well, that's valid, I guess. Maybe? I mean, if they're maybe it's the clockwork? Why am I trying to figure out their local nomenclature?
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Yes, the whole town's in mourning, clearly.
I'm gonna go look
Both
around
of you.
Valladolid. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Alright, out and about. But yeah, all of the movement is very precise. Very, it's definitely got that Resident Evil style to it. Stopped raining. Alright, let's start systematically exploring
No
the
need
town.
to go down there.
I'm gonna hear that a lot, I can tell. Wait a minute, I got a magnifying glass for a moment there, and I missed what it was over. Him.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valladolid is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Yeah, I think cold and somber are definitely correct descriptors of this game. But yeah, you can actually see the age in the streets that he talked about. The cracks and... Like, nobody has been to repair this road in who knows how long. Alright, what's out here? Gate. No, that's leaving.
No point. It's locked. I'll come back when the funeral is over.
Okay. Nothing out that way that we can access. Let's try down the other angle of the street. It's no use. Yeah, you get used to hearing that when you play a lot of adventure games. A lot of, it's locked. I can't go that way. I can't use these things together, etc. You know, you pick it up over time. You just kind of tune it out. Gate over here. What is... Okay, we're gonna need some parts for that, I can tell. This is...
No need to go down there.
Yeah, when I see stairs going up, my first thought is no need to go down there.
No
A
need to
moment
go
that will
down
live
there.
forever. Yes, Toonstruck was a thing. Oh, hello.
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorarlberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
Well, I guess, Anna Vorarlberg's memorial does not include, like, donuts.
No need to go down there.
Okay, no need to go down there. Got it. We will eventually find a door that opens, or something.
No need to go down there.
This is, oh, wait, there's something over here. Inventory, give it to me. Mourning the loss of the queen of our hearts, Anna Vorarlberg died at age 86. Vitality matched by our generosity. Take place this morning at 10 a.m. Anna Vorarlberg's death marks the end of an era. Dr. Schwartzer's Miracle Elixir. Sounds delicious. Maybe the time has come to celebrate the prospective American takeover of the factory. But what will be the cost to the soul of Valadienne? Well, I'm sorry about your soul, but capitalism got a capitalism, I guess. I wonder if this is going to address that at any point. Hi, what do you do?
This thing's jammed.
Is it? Oh. Okay.
if that's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
Okay, this is a reading robot? I think this is the... Yeah, this should be the right facts. Again, why would anyone do this? I guess it makes sense in kind of an old world charmy way, but couldn't you just like ring a bell? What is this? Oh, it's an approved stamp, but there's no ink in there. Okay, I get it. Right, cool. I will need to come back and refill that for something someday.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Where do you want me to take it?
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course, I was waiting for you.
Alright. That makes this easier.
That is a magnificent automaton you have at your entrance.
I'm very proud of it. And since my health problems, it has become absolutely indispensable for me. Yes, indispensable.
Ah, okay.
It was Anna Vorarlberg who had the idea. She provided many houses with this kind of machinery.
Okay. So I asked, like, why you would do something like that. If it's actually, like, a disability aid, yeah. Okay, cool.
You don't find it suspicious that Madame Vorarlberg left us so suddenly?
Her death took us by surprise. She still seemed to have so much life left in her.
I would have loved to have met her.
Anna Vorarlberg was not only one of my most faithful clients, she was also a very dear friend.
Okay.
Have you ever met Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's brother?
I have a few vague memories of him, that is all. I was very young at the time. Very young. If you don't mind, can we come back to that later?
Alright. I guess to the mission.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Here we go.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Okay, interesting. Air quest?
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother, Hans, is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral, too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Somewhere in oh, well, okay, we just have to check all of Syberia. And we've remained close. He would write me letters. My brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. Oh, alright. Sent me several plans of automatons. My personal conviction, my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. It is him the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. Well, we've narrowed it down a little. 6 months ago, he was in North Syberia. That's a place to look. Alright. Well,
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long.
God, I wish that were me.
I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Well, we have our plot. Get to Syberia and find Hans so he can sign over the family toy company. I suppose it's too much to ask that they just, let us go home. You will find the key. Will I? Supposed to be a key in the waiting room. I'm not entirely sure I see that. Well, I didn't pick it up while I wasn't looking. And this is the only interactable hotspot that I've got. Well, that seems unfortunate. Can I just... I maybe miss it?
Oh no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
No, alright. Well, we'll have to come back to that. That's concerning.
No need to go down there.
I might as well check the rest of the area, and, before I come back and desperately try to hunt for a key that I can't
No
seem
need
to
to go
find.
down there.
And I'm gonna guess that most of this is no need to go down there, so I'm gonna look for any doors that look special. Like, for example, this one. Where does this go? Locked. Alright, No, if somebody tells me there's a key in the outer office, and I don't leave with that key... Sorry, a key in the waiting room, and I don't leave with that key, then I'm going to feel uncomfortable. You know, I'm gonna feel like I missed something. So... Wait a minute, what's this? Telescopic key. Alright. You know what? There was a key in the waiting room. I had too little faith. I think I know where we might need to use this, actually. Based on the level of town bullshit that we've seen so far. Oh, what? People can call us?
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's one or two complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract.
Ah,
There's millions
yes.
of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Are we gonna have like a Hallmark Christmas special moment? Are we gonna meet some dude here who's like charming but rustic? And like our big city fiance just can't understand? And then he flies out here and we have to like send him back? Preferably in a box? 'Cause that's what I'm feeling off this initial conversation. Yeah, Hallmark point and click just in time for Christmas. Okay, so yeah, this looks like something that I've gotta wind this. Is there a key on the... I don't see it.
That's going to work. It looks like something's missing.
Yeah. I think I have to, there we go. It telescopes down. I have no idea what to hit. Is there a lever here? I have no idea what to hit. Yeah, here it is. Resident Evil? Well, this is the town that all those people come from that make, like, fuse box chess puzzles and shit. This is their hometown. This is where they lived. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, let's pick a path. Oh man, if one of these automatons Mortal Kombat that fuckface from home, I'm gonna declare this the best game of all time. Oh, okay. We're in. What is... Oh, hi. Of course, you got the automatons building the automatons. Hey, have you guys heard about unions? Hello, Celine and company. It is a pleasure to see you. I'm not sure I could explain the plot so far if I tried. Well, no. I found some big, grimy areas. That's nice. This lever isn't gonna do anything, is it?
Doesn't look like that works.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back later and figure this thing out. But let's try one of those other routes that we didn't see. It's probably gonna be just as easy as, like, opening one of the fuse boxes. I'm just in exploration mode right now. Just checking the... What are you two doing? Never mind. Alright, what is this? Does this go back down? No? Employee break room? For the automatons? Oh, I found a secret. It plays music at me. Music cylinder. Cool.
This thing's jammed.
I'm probably gonna need a different music cylinder if I want to do anything with this. So if anybody sees anything cylindrical, let me know. And a little office. Madame Vorarlberg is in severe debt. Despite numerous severe debt. No wonder she wanted to sell the factory. Financial liability. I beg you to accept the American investors' proposal. Yeah, ditch your debt on the Americans. People have been doing that for years. It works so well.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Alright. Letter from Hans. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have the time to forge you a voice cylinder. There's a lot of world building inherent in that one line. I imagine someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. Received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Proud of my little brother. Seems like only yesterday you left. The locomotive was ready within a week. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. I don't know how seriously to take that line, given the mechanics stuff around here. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon. But as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Oscar? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which... I wonder if it is still in the cave, and if it is, what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter, after all, to an object already several thousand years old? Going to fight it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. And then she... Yeah, she died a couple of days after that. Cool, great. Well, she never managed to finish that off. I guess we're going to have to. And this must be the train schematic. I gotta admit, that's a hell of a train. I'd ride that. But I don't see anything else of use in here. Unless I've missed something. We will come back if need be. But... yeah, this is a very, atmospheric game. I'm going to have to, try out all of those passages. Let's see if we can get the factory up and running. This seems like the control area. What is this? Don't know.
Doesn't look like that works.
That doesn't work. All systems go. Wait, one of them shows a red light.
Doesn't look like that works.
Alright. I've made 3 light up. That's good. Something has happened. This has 3, 4 colors. I don't have any particular reason to believe that any of this is going to, activate. Yeah! Get in there and start fucking with the machines. That's what a responsible sales agent does. Have I locked myself in here? No, here it is. Alright, let's go check out the other areas of the factory. We'll come back to this. Right now I'm just marking, mentally marking places that are not solved, like everywhere. But we'll find a thread to pull on soon enough. So this was the Vorarlberg factory itself. Let's try the opposite way. What's over here? Possibly more of the factory. And we can veer off the path. Well, no, I guess we're staying very much on the path. Ah, nope, we are off the path. We're rebels. We're walking on the grass. Okay. What's this? It's like the Scooty Puff Jr.
I need a key.
Of course you need a key. You need a key for literally everything around here. Alright, good to know. If we need to activate the Scooty Puff Jr., it is right there. Let's stay outside for now. Oh boy, that's a hedge maze. Let's go inside, where the factory is.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Alright. Let's go check out the hedge maze, cause... boy howdy, I love a hedge maze. Amazing good fun. Hi?
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
I thought robot was like a forbidden word here. Okay. Well, you have a good time, ma'am. I'm gonna go check out this gate. Alright, who's ready for like an hour and a half of walking through a hedge maze? Hello, what are you? Aha! A key. What? A Vorarlberg key. It's just a generic key. I don't know what it opens. I'm gonna duck out real quick and check if it does that, Oh no, can I open this first, as long as I'm here? I'd hate to have to run back. Give a little token run, thanks.
No point. It's locked.
Alright. I'm gonna jog back and see if it works that little ladder car. As long as I'm right here. Jog, 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 jog. Alright, does it fit? Sure does. Cool, excellent. I actually did not expect that to work, if I'm 100% honest. Let's... Is it retracting? I hope not. Let's go ahead and head back into the maze real quick. I want to take a look at the statue guy. Alright, so here's a little plot summary so far, since we've just hit the 1 hour mark. We're Kate Walker. We're from New York. And we are here to buy a toy factory. Unfortunately, the owner died. Fortunately, we had something worked out for that. Unfortunately, it turns out that there is a living heir. And he is somewhere in Syberia, which is not here in Vorarlberg, where we are. I'm not entirely certain where Vorarlberg is. The French Alps, I believe? Yeah, we heard it retract. Let's go ahead and try and use this. Alright. Flying cake. Oh good, we're spared. Happily, this window is open. Breaking and entering. That's a very lawyerly thing to do, right? This is lovely, though. I will give it that. Alright, I'm gonna walk back over here and see what's over this side. Okay, this side looks more interactable. We can work with this for now. No, okay. Every now and then I find the leave hotspot, and I accidentally leave. Here's a desk. Anna Vorarlberg's journal. Okay, I'm not reading all that. I'm happy for you, though. I think it's largely, let's see. Yeah, we are kind of the villain, I think. Yeah, this sounds... Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion today. Or should I say Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. Wow, that sounds fucking familiar. Sympathy for Hans. Maybe? I might be done in an hour. I'm hoping to be done. Well, I will probably stop in an hour. Yeah, it sounds like, Hans did not get along well with their father. Their father gets furious with Hans often. I can understand why, yeah, and then they decide to fake Hans' death and send him home. Or send him off to where he wants to be. What's this? An ink bottle. Alright. If there's interest, maybe later I will post a video of myself on YouTube, like, reading through the entire diary. But I definitely think that, as one... Yeah, well, I would too. Believe me, if I could fake my death to escape my oh wait, I pretty much did. Heh, never mind. I don't see anything back here, which is odd for something they rendered out so carefully. Did I just miss something there? Aha, I did.
Mamas. You draw mamas for Momo?
Momo, it's you.
Okay.
You scared me.
It's just a kid from the hotel.
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mama's picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mamas for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Alright, let's...
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Can we, in fact, draw a mammoth for Momo? I don't know anywhere we can do that. Maybe on the desk over here. No. That hotspot is dead. Okay, well, if we can draw a mammoth, then later, I promise Momo, we will draw a mammoth. In the meantime, we got some discussion options to exhaust.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Okay, tell me, you mentioned Hans earlier.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mama's picture, like Hans' picture.
Alright, Momo is a little one-track minded.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Alright.
What's going to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful.
Yeah, he can probably handle himself.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
What's over... Now, I didn't get a chance to finish checking out... Oh. And I don't get a chance to finish checking out... Oh, it's over. Do I? Yeah, here's a little alcove. And it doesn't look like there's much here, actually. Presumably this is where he's been living. I did see a hammer there. Can I take that hammer, or whatever that is? No. I may not have this obvious hammer. Or this obvious hammer. There's a couple of hammers here, and I'm not allowed to have either of them. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad. I don't know about you guys. Okay, well. We checked out this side of the factory, and now we have a goal, which is to draw something for Momo. Draw a mammoth for Momo. But we didn't try and go in the front. I imagine this is locked, but we might as well give it a shot. Click, 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 click. Yep, that's
The door's locked. But I've still got to get in there.
You were already in there, Kate. It wasn't that great, actually. Okay, let's try out the other couple paths. Stick to this side and head up this way. And a big glass house. Greenhouse, maybe? Oh, this is the train station. Right, I remember they were building that, Wonder Train or whatever that Han sent them schematics for. Well, apparently they went all fucking out on that. They built their own station and everything. Three exits.
No need to go down there.
We're gonna hear that line so much, I can tell. So here's the train. Can we just walk on? It occurs to me that I should probably, occasionally save my game. Because I don't know if this game has a death system. Alright, we can get into the train. Why are we on this train?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Ah, this is our loot room.
These shelves look as if they're...
Okay, we heard that one. Yeah, this is like our loot room, I guess. We put our ill-gotten gains in here. A nice bed. Shit, Momo, you ought to be living in here. Like, Momo, my dude, there is comfort not too far away. But I don't see anything in here that we need to pick up. And because I'm thinking solely in terms of loot, someone's whistling, and I don't think it's us. What's this? It's a fucking wind-up train? Okay. Well, let's retract that until we need it. I want to find who's whistling first. There he is. Man, every now and then I'm reminded that this isn't a ghost town, and it's a jolt every time. I'm not allowed to talk to the janitor, though. I don't know why not. Janitor probably knows more about what's going on than anybody else here. In a world where there's no need to go down there, one woman will discover that it's locked. Can I pop up here? So yeah, a lot of this first stream, I guess, is just us exploring the town of Vorarlberg. Trying to figure out, you know, what's up, what can we interact with? What can we do? And I imagine after like 3 or 4 hours of that, we will eventually, discover some puzzles to solve. So I'm gonna go see if I can wind the train, as long as I'm out here. Like, I wanted to go find the dude who was whistling, I found him. Let's see if we can wind this train. Stop, slide into place. It doesn't actually look like it's making contact with anything to me. Oh, that would be why. Okay. I guess the train is ready to go. All we know about Hans, though, is that he's in, like, North Syberia, so maybe we shouldn't? Maybe there's something else on the train? Like, we did just wind it, maybe maybe we activated something. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Hey, anything active in here? No? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll be back for this later. There's still one road left to check. I didn't expect to find, like, an entire train station out here. And remember, we've still got that factory to, figure out, too. That's gonna be a mess. See, this is the opposite of, a game I've played to death like Loom. When I've played a game like Loom so many times, I can walk y'all through it word by word, line by line. With Syberia, I have no idea what to expect. This is my first time, so I'm just very slowly taking it all in. I'm probably missing stuff left and right, too. I may need to resort to a walkthrough at some point. Okay, well, I hope I didn't need that. Can you bring it back?
I don't need to do that again.
No, alright. Well, that went somewhere. Inside the train station, I think. That's not the only option if it went off in that direction. Is there now a metal canister marked with a sun logo somewhere in here? That I can just plug into something? Jog. Let's just pop across. I feel like Kate's movement speed is going to be most of the stream, though. She is not exactly zippy. Well, I don't see it if it got here. Maybe it's up above. Nope, it is not. Okay. Well, that's something else we can worry about later. Part of the initial playing of an adventure game is just letting these things stack up. Eventually, we'll find a thread and we'll start pulling on it, and all kinds of sandcastles will come collapsing down on top of us, and we'll be buried in the sand, and then we'll suffocate and die. That's how video games work, Charlie Brown. Alright, so we've been to all the points of the star. Let's take one more look in the factory. Because I want to see if maybe I missed a clue about how to, get our robot friends here active. I don't think I did. I don't see much of anything that looks activatable here. But you never know. Because I think we're out of other places to go. I think I have exhausted our entire supply of places to be here. So there's this.
Doesn't look like that works.
And that doesn't work. Which is a shame. And then there's the... Oh no, you've been clipping again. What have I said that was innuendo by accident? Now I'm paranoid. Oh, hello. We didn't see this room before. A bunch of boxes. Huh?
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valladolid. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Mother.
Ouch.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
I'm getting the impression that everyone back in New York is immensely self-absorbed and entirely up their own butthole. Which, yeah, I know some people from New York. I'm not gonna make any comments. What's this? Oh, cool. You made a forklift and you stuck a robo-torso on it. I'm sorry, automaton torso. Okay, again, aesthetically, I get it, but practicality-wise, why do you need a forklift that has a torso on it? Valladolid, I think the rest of the world knows how creepy you are, and that's why this place is abandoned as hell. Yes, it is a near automaton torso. Okay, so, that was the ultimate fate of that big gray bottle we had. It plugged into what looks like a central boiler? So now that thing has fuel. Let's go flip some more switches. Let's see if that helps. Because, again, we're supposed to be here to buy the property for a different company, but we can't find anybody to sell it to us, so we're just flipping shit. We are just pushing buttons at this point. Okay, did anything light up?
Doesn't look like that works.
That doesn't work. What about this?
Doesn't look like that works.
Nope. Okay. How about this?
Doesn't look like that works.
No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 3 is the only one that lights up. Near Automaton t-shirt. Fuck, Square Enix.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's
Aha!
missing.
We need something we can shove in this slot here. I bet we have to, like this is the fuel or something, and we have to sloop it over manually. 3 is the only one that does anything when we click it, though. That's interesting to know. Alright. Well, we can't get anything done in here until we find more hello, wait a minute. Can I climb whatever this is? No? Okay. False alarm, non-interactable. This game lets you put your hands on everything. then I would need more hands. Maybe that's where we're going to find hands. In Syberia. We need more hands with which to work our inventory. Alright, so there's nothing in there that we can use. I admit I'm feeling a little out of options, but I definitely haven't exhausted all of them. So, let's go around the horn. Well, is there anywhere else we can go? I don't think we can have this key back. Like, this is pretty much in use. Do we have new dialogue option? No. An ink bottle. Pencil and paper. Is the funeral done? Can we now access that gate at the end of the lane? If not, we're coming right back here. But let's just go make a quick reassurance check. Also, hello, Tiger. It is the day when I am playing a point-and-click that I know nothing whatsoever about. And, aha! It's open! Remember, if you're ever stumped, always just walk away from the problem for a while. Go explore somewhere else. Oh, God.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Every phone call Kate makes is like 50% Hallmark Christmas movie and 50% like Resident Evil Last Known Contact. I honestly can't tell if the genre of this game is gonna swing towards like weird schmaltzy fantasy story or horror.
No point. It's locked.
I'm glad we have that stair climbing animation, just so you can tell me the door is locked, Kate. I'm sure you're thrilled too, Kate. Hey, what about the side door?
Doesn't look like that works.
You don't have to go upstairs to find that one out? Okay. Oh, but you do have to go upstairs to look at this. That's fine. Oh! Why no millennial can fucking bear to answer the phone? God. You can't tell me the truth that hard, say. I knew I was carrying those around for a reason. Where are we going? Okay. No, that's fine. Bird.
If that's going to work.
Looks like something's missing. Yes, I know. Okay. I wonder what. What does this machine do? Does it, like, play the pipe organ? Is this a mechanism for finding Jesus? I'm glad at least Kate described this town as weird. Because, like, it reminds me that this is supposed to be set in, like, a realistic modern day. This machine kills fat. You need a guitar for that. Was that Arlo Guthrie's guitar? Never mind. Alright, mysterious door in the back of a graveyard. Let's check this one out. Not locked. Nice, good. More church accoutrements, I guess.
This thing's jammed. I can't open it.
This just has a default lock, it looks like, but let's try all the drawers just in case. No. That's jammed. Yay, big fat nothing. Nothing on the table. Nothing on the shelf.
No point. It's locked.
And that's the locked front door. Alright. Can't unlock it from this side? Alright, fine, Kate. As to how I'm doing, mostly it is very cold and very dark, and I am very asleep much of the time. But that's not unusual in the winter. I go into hibernation mode as easily as the next squirrel mog. Not that I know who the next squirrel mog is. But I'm pretty sure I go into hibernation as easily as them. Yay! Cool. Not a lot on this screen either. What I would like, really like is more modern adventure games often have a button you can push to highlight all interactable objects. I would kill for that here. Maybe Fraud Osmu. Okay.
I can't go that way.
I can't go that way. It's no use. It's locked. Well, I don't see any way in here either. I really need whatever that slender thing is that you can just slide through a socket, because there's at least 2 locks that have been locked by that exact layout of configuration. I don't know if I'm making sense here. Alright, well, I didn't see anything in there. Mostly it's just that one type of inventory item that I'm really hunting for. And I have a sneaking suspicion that, like, Momo probably has something I can use for this. And that means I've got to draw Momo a mammoth. But I've got to find somewhere where I can use an item on Kate. Yes, very nice, thank you. Maybe if I go back to her hotel room, Kate will let me, like, sit down and do a sketch. It's a nasty bit of mold up there on the wall. Here, too. Anything in her luggage?
I don't need that for the time
Oh,
being.
alright. Pencil and paper. No, maybe I just need a mammoth to sketch. Like, I don't have one to draw, and Kate is from New York, so she doesn't have an imagination. So I need something to sketch. Possibly. I don't think I'm going to pop for a, I don't think I'm gonna pop a walkthrough like this stream. We are at about an hour 40, so, you know, I'll be wrapping up in 20 minutes anyway. And 20 minutes should be just enough time to jog all around town and look at all the places I've already looked. You know, as one does. Alright, that was the town adjuster or whatever. That stays locked, it seems. That's a door out to the forest. And I'm not allowed to go out that way. So yeah, back off to the Vorarlberg factory. Maybe what I should do is put this voice cylinder, or radio cylinder, or whatever, back in the player? That is one thing I haven't tried. So, you know, in case you wondered, this shows that I do not always know exactly what to do in every situation in an adventure game. I sort of apologize. Nobody's discarded any. Hydration? Yes, I am. I have, plain water. Plain water today, out of seltzer. For the moment. Well, that's a lie, but it's, like, mango limeade seltzer. And it's a little bit too tart to drink while I'm streaming, like... It's a little too sharp. So, I'm... sticking with the, I can put the music cylinder back in. And it'll play weird music at me. Oh yeah, I love when, I get to over-level in a game. I absolutely love over-leveling. All to hell and back. Nothing here. When I'm off stream, though, I will read that diary in its entirety, just in case it leaves hints that I missed before. Nope, these are just the various solicitors' messages. Let's see, we have a pot of ink. And about the only thing I can think is that, back in that guy's office, we could flip up the little hat on the approved thing, but that seemed to want red ink, and I don't know what we would approve. But I'm gonna go try and fill it anyway. Transit time is gonna be a thing in this game, I can tell. Ah well, Kate's jogging as fast as she can. I think. I really can't have that back. That doesn't... That gives me the, like, move symbol. Ah, believe me, I'm sorry that you mostly saw me walking aimlessly, rather than anything of great excitement. Then again, what is excitement when it comes to adventure games? How do you measure excitement? Okay. Little flip-top thing open. I filled him with ink. That's good. Can I... Anna's diary. Letter from Anna to the notary. That doesn't need approving. A casual match 3 games. You know, my, like, biggest hot take in gaming? My biggest hot take when it comes to gaming is that the Bejeweled 2 and 3 soundtracks deserve an amazing amount of love, and they do not get it. Pencil and paper? No. Alright, we now have the ability to approve things. But I don't know what we would want to approve. Not that. Not this. That's her diary. Yeah, none of this. Yeah, Bejeweled 2 and 3 have some of the best soundtracks in gaming. And people ignore that because they're just match 3 games.
I forgot the notary will be resting.
Yeah, a forged letter from Hans. You know, if Hans wasn't like... If his one character trait wasn't that he is, like, terrified of writing, I would believe that. And yes, we will probably raid in... I will probably raid into you, when we're done. At, whatever. Yeah, 11:30. Wow, 11:30. At night. You guys are here. For some reason. Man, alright, let's get back up there and exhaust conversation with Momo. Like, we didn't ask about a couple of things, at least. Maybe we can. Maybe we should. Perhaps Momo knows something about our mission. Perhaps Momo can sell us the factory. Maybe we can take the key back out of the ladder. No, we cannot. Well, that was... You know, I tried. Alright, up we go. Hi, Momo. Every dialogue.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
All the way down.
You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo, please.
I
You
would
must
love
find
to.
me a bit rude turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to
How I draw
get
mammoth for
involved.
Momo.
But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind. Never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
How I walk through.
You're a sweet kid, Momo, but I can't draw, least of all mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
What?
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy.
Yes.
There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help
All
you,
right.
you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
Secret, secret. He's got a
Momo,
secret.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Yeah, I need to find a furry artist who can draw me a mammoth. Like, wow. Momo commission Kate. Alright, let's... We haven't got that much time left. Let's go around the circle again. I'm convinced there's something I've missed in one of these places. Because this is like the big hub so far. Well, no, there is... I guess I didn't check the graveyard and church as thoroughly as I might have. Alright, let's go back there, and we'll probably not find anything. But... I don't know, something's nagging at me. Momo commission Kate to draw Mammoth OC. Sparkle Mammoth? Mammoth Pony? Well, you know, mammoths are dead. They are extinct, so, maybe we will find one in the graveyard. Or... something. I'll ride the elevator. I'll ride the elevator up in a minute. I just wanna, like... Why are there two doors? And one of them's the back door, and one of them's the front door. The front door is perpetually locked, and you can't unlock it. That feels weird. Alright, is there anything? There's this broken thing here. Wait, the cross. Alright, Frick. Frick, okay. In here... What's this? A red punch card. If that is really... Oh, man, if that actually is the solution, I will give you pits. A purple punch card. Anything in here? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the good stuff. What's this? To my successor, the Valadier Parish Priest. Sanctity of confession is a sacred vow. These revelations are the result of much soul-searching. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorburg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then, overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. Through gritted teeth, he announced his son Hans had just died, wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. Hans screamed at me when nobody sees the body of his son. I believed him. We buried Hans Vorburg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such tragedy. She told Anna Vorburg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. What I heard that day would haunt my... She told me the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb, for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorburg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left and he felt betrayed. Oh, well, you want to have a big sad about it. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead rather than accept the truth had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I, and what kind of priest would I become? Yeah, okay. Well, we have a letter certifying that Hans is still alive. That's probably important. More important, we have this big-ass fuck-off key. And we have a big sheet of punch cards. Red, green, blue, and purple. I hope that's all of the punch cards. I hope I didn't miss a punch card. This is where I would have missed a punch card if there was one. I don't see one. Alright, I think now that we have this, we can do whatever is up in the... Yeah, that was an incredibly well-stocked dresser. That was like inventory just coming out of the seams. Well, we have a key now. We can probably trigger whatever this is up here. Let's go find out what it does. Alright, what do you want? He doesn't fit. Do these fit? Alright. I hope nobody in town minds me doing this. Ooh.
I no longer need these punch cards.
Oh, I wanted to hear what was on the other ones. Okay. This is progress. That is an awesome way to end the stream. Yeah, it is. But I want to duck over and, I want to actually open this tomb. Or whatever it is. We're not quite done yet. We've got progress waiting for us, and I want to look at it. I want to go look at it funny. Jog. Frick, was it over here? Where is that tomb, actually? Over here. Alright. What's down here? This looks like it should be killing me right now. I'm too used to Sierra games, maybe, but... Hans Vorarlberg. And inside is... Actually, his body. He's really been dead the entire time. A cylinder? Mountain fall kills local and his fake death report. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do is play his voice, is play the cylinder. Come on, Kate. Because once I've played this cylinder, I will be out of ideas for progression. Okay, back to the factory. The factory, office. I do very much love the detail on the roads and such. Like, the water gathered around this grate because, you know, it rained, or the dead leaves on the road. It really gives... It's a very atmospheric game. I can see why it's heavily praised. It has a strong style. Okay, in... Up. In... Let's give this thing a play.
Hans, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans, we've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns. Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans.
weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Yeah, Kate's expression is more or less how I felt. And now we can take the little toy and that's it. Next time we will have to figure out what the use of this thing is. But that's for next time. Syberia is definitely interesting. I can see why it's considered a classic adventure game. It's a little different than I'm used to. A little more modern, a little more, serious, somber. But I definitely think it's worth trying. And, I intend to see it through. I will play this game through. So, as always, I'd like to thank you for showing up. I'd like to thank you for allegedly enjoying yourselves. And, we're gonna raid off into the warm fuzzy game room to end the night. As is tradition. As is our wont. So, just let me, mute myself so I'm not talking over myself. And close all of these pop-ups that Twitch is trying to throw at me. And, we are set to raid. So, thank you all for coming, and, there will be more of this over the weekend, I'm sure. But for now, good night.